Way, 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 wake up with wake. The last scene was my middle brother running up to me, and it was nice to see a familiar face. We were in Singapore, but I thought I'd moved to Vegas. Just I'd met a guy a while back. He was like, "Yeah, you should move there. You should move there. I've got an extra room." And so I did. Several months or a year later, and it was cool because it was a very small bedroom with two bunk beds and a mirror, but it was right next to this bustling cafe. You could just sit and be. It was cool because he and I were in the studio, and he laid a track down, and I was singing a chorus for his song. And it was nice to be collaborating. And then this young guy came in, kind of that California surfer style. And he was also a producer. And we talked about working together. Very fresh, bright eyed, enthusiastic character. I asked him how long he'd been here. And he said something like 23 years. And I was like, "Oh, so you were born here? Yeah. Cool place to live, yeah." I remember being cold much of the time, but not in a bad way. Once I was in my room, I was okay. Oh, goodness, 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 goodness. Oh, goodness. Hmm. So this is how the sleeping game goes. This is how the sleeping game goes. At night, you go to bed at night you go to bed with 15 minutes of audio. And then if you need more audio, 10 minutes. And then if you need more audio, 5 minutes. If you need more audio after that, if you need more audio after that, you pay for it with 8 sips of water. So you drink 8 sips of water, that's your payment. for 5 more minutes. And in the middle of the night, or in the morning, in the middle of the night, if you wake, you put on a meditation. In the morning, if you wake, and you put on a meditation. In the morning when you wake, and you put on a meditation. If you fall back asleep, then you fall back asleep. But if you wake up, if you stay awake for the whole meditation, then it's a good time to get up. So if you fall asleep during the meditation, it means you need more sleep. And if you stay awake during the meditation, it means that you can start your day. It was interesting in that there was a fair amount of plot. And it's interesting that I remember as much of the plot that I do. The distinct scenes were being in this production studio. This one guy. Him introducing me to the younger guy. The cafe was very distinct, very open, very sprawling, very full of life. The room was distinct. The bedroom was very distinct. The 2 bunk beds, the smallness of it, the containedness of it. Knowing that I would just be able to focus on music and playing a lot of music. It was also distinct remembering that I hadn't signed a lease. I hadn't paid any rent yet. I hadn't given a deposit. So there was just a lot of trust in the field. Like it was clear that, at some point he was going to say, "Hey, I need your rent for this month." And that I would pay him. But there wasn't a lot of bureaucracy. And it was an interesting mix of loneliness and freedom, loneliness and community. But it was more exhilarating. It was more exhilarating than it was scary. In that end scene where I embraced my brother, I think he pulled up on a bike, or we were outside of some metro station. It was a striking, surreal scene. I don't know why all of a sudden it became Singapore. Or if it was still Vegas. But we had a good hug. It's unclear. It was unclear if we hadn't seen each other for a short period of time or a long period of time. The energy was good. We made small talk about something. I can't remember if it was water or the weather or, yeah, feeling thirsty or feeling cold or feeling hot, or I can't remember what it was. I guess I could be saying something, breathing breath, and making nothing. I guess if I thought I was nothing, I'd be making nothing something. But there's a time in life where you wake up and you realize that you matter, and you matter, and you matter, and I'm telling you, you matter. There's a time in life you wake up and I'm telling you, you matter, yeah, you matter, yes, you matter, yes, you do. And when you know you matter, you stop buying things, yeah. When you know you matter, you stop buying things, And when you know you matter, you start seeing all the sickness, yeah. When you know you matter, you start seeing all the sickness. You see all the pollution and the poison and the quickness. See, everybody's rushing around doing absolutely nothing. Doing absolutely nothing, doing absolutely nothing, and telling you they have so many things they've got to do. Telling you they're busy and believing that it's true. Telling you that they have so much on their plate. While somehow you know they have so much more to their fate. All you quiet keepers of your own truths, all of you have been betrayed by all those around you. I see you. I see you. This is yours now, this is yours. This is yours now, this is yours. This is yours now, this is yours. You thought that you were gentle and you thought that you were kind, but you've been bending over backwards for too much of your time. You've been chopping up your soul and doling out your spirit. And there's a story inside of you, but no one else could hear it. Everyone's been saying me, and you've been saying you. It's time for you to know the truth. There's beauty and truth inside of you. It's time now for you to water you. It's time for you to birth. It's time for you to scatter life all across this earth. And one day when you're scattered ash or buried deep down in, you'll know that your spirit's free from the life you choose to lead. You know that you are free now from the life you choose to lead. You know that you are free now from the life you chose to lead. Wandering soul, greater than nectar, pristine palpitation, sweeter than nectar, hold me in holograms. Light me a match. Give me your grace before we both hatch. 'Cause I have been waking, and I have been dreaming. I have been hopeful, and I have been steaming. Give me your grace, your bones and ash. I'll follow the future. I'll run from the past. 'Cause this is no dynamite. This is no dream. This is no great fortune, no grand prize scheme. This is beauty, straight from your core. This is beauty, so much beauty evermore. And this is beauty evermore. This is beauty, so much beauty evermore. You